Exercise 1.4 from the chapter differentiation. Today we will see some of the examples from this exercise. The first example is x is equal to 80 square and y is equal to 280, and you have to find dy by dx. Now what is given? Y is equal to 280 is given. You have to differentiate this function with respect to t. Now dy by dt is equal to 2a. 2a is a constant, so you have to take the derivative of t only, and derivative of t is 1. So dy by dt is equal to 2a. Take x is equal to 80 square, differentiate with respect to t. The dx by dt is d by dt of 80 square. A is a constant, so we can take outside, and we have to find the derivative of only t square. Derivative of t square is 2t. So dx by dt is 280. Now using the parametric differentiation, dy by dx is dy by dt upon dx by dt. We will put those derivatives in this formula and simplify it. 2a upon 280. 2a to a will cancel, and we get 1 upon t. The next example is x is equal to a cot theta and y is equal to b cosec theta. So given y is equal to b cosec theta, differentiate with respect to theta because both x and y have the parameter theta. After differentiate, b is a constant, so we can take outside. So we have to find the derivative of only cosec theta. Its derivative is 1 minus cosec theta into cot theta. Similarly, take x is equal to a cot theta and differentiate with respect to theta. So a is a constant, so we have to differentiate only cot theta. Its derivative is minus cosec square theta. Then use the parametric differentiation. Dy by dx is equal to dy by d theta upon dx by d theta, and put those values in this formula. You get b cot theta upon a cosec theta. You can keep it as it is, or you can further simplify by 1 upon cosec theta is sin theta, and cot theta is cos theta upon sin theta. So sin theta will cancel, and you get cos theta. So b by a cos theta. The next example is x is equal to root a square plus m square, y is equal to log of a square plus m square. Now first we will take y, log of a square plus m square. Now if we see x is variable, x is expressed in terms of m, and y is also expressed in terms of m. So here for x and y, m is the parameter. So differentiating with respect to m, log of d by dm of log of a square plus m square. So here you have to use log of f of x. Its derivative is given by 1 upon f of x into f dash of x. So 1 upon f of x into f dash of x d by dx of a square plus m square. Now here a square is a constant, so its derivative is 0, and d by dm of m square is 2m. So what we got? Dy by dm is equal to 2m upon a square plus m square. Now take the second function, x is equal to root a square plus m square. Now differentiating with respect to m, dx by dm is equal to d by dm of root a square plus m square. So here we have to use root f of x formula. Root derivative of root of f of x is given by 1 upon 2 root f of x into f dash of x. That means d by dx of a square plus m square. Now what is derivative of a square plus m square? A square is a constant, so its derivative is 0, and derivative of m square with respect to m is 2m. So dx by dm is 2m upon 2 root a square plus m square. But 2 will get cancelled, and again we will get the derivative. Dx by dm is m upon root a square plus m square. Now using the parametric differentiation formula, dy by dx is equal to dy by dm upon dx by dm. Therefore dy by dx is equal to, we will put our derivatives in this formula. Then we take the after simplifying this root a square plus m square, and this a square plus m square will cancel and one root will remain. So 2 upon root a square plus m square, because this a square plus m square can be written as root a square plus m square into root a square plus m square. So that one root cancel and one will remain. Now m also cancel. So the required derivative is 2 upon root a square plus m square. Now moving further, the next example is x is equal to sine theta and y is equal to tan theta. So given y is equal to tan theta, so differentiating with respect to theta, dy by d theta is equal to sec square theta. So therefore x is equal to sine theta, differentiating with respect to theta, dx by d theta is equal to cos theta. So after using the parametric differentiation formula, what we get, dy by dx is equal to sec square theta upon cos theta, but 1 upon cos theta is sec theta, so sec square theta into again 1 sec theta, so dy by dx is sec cube theta. The next example is x is equal to a in bracket 1 minus cos theta, y is equal to b in bracket theta minus sin theta. So take y and x. So both these are functions of theta. So theta is the parameter. Differentiating with respect to theta, b is a constant, so we can take outside. Derivative of theta is 1 and derivative of sin theta is cos theta. Similarly here a is a constant, derivative of 1 is 0 and derivative of cos theta is minus sin theta. So this minus becomes plus. So what we get, dy by d theta is b times 1 minus cos theta and the dx by d theta is a sin theta. So use the parametric differentiation formula and put those derivatives in this formula. Now we know that 1 minus cos theta is equal to 2 sin square theta upon 2, and this sin theta can be written as 2 sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2, because we have the standard formula. 1 minus cos 2 theta is 2 cos square theta, and no, 1 minus cos 2 theta is 2 sin square theta, and 1 plus cos 2 theta is 2 cos square theta, and sin 2 theta is 2 sin theta cos theta. But here there is no 2 theta, so we have to use the half angle formula. So sin theta is 2 sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2. So here 2 will cancel each other. This 1 sin theta will cancel to this 1 sin theta, and sin theta by 2 upon cos theta by 2 will remain, which is nothing but tan theta by 2. So the derivative of the given function is b upon a tan theta by 2. The next example is find dy by dx if x is equal to t plus 1 upon t raised to a and y is equal to t plus 1 upon t a raised to t plus 1 upon t. Take y is equal to a raised to t plus 1 upon t. Now here y is a function of t, so we have to differentiate with respect to t. dy by dt is d by dt of a raised to t plus 1 upon t. So here the function look like a raised to f of x. So here we have to use the derivative of the a raised to f of x is a raised to f of x log a into f dash of x. So a raised to f of x log a into f dash of x. So derivative of t plus 1 upon t is 1 minus 1 upon t square. Similarly, what is x? X is t plus 1 upon t raised to a. So again, x is a variable, x is expressed in terms of t. So we have to differentiate this x with respect to t. Here we will use the formula f of x raised to n is n times f of x raised to n minus 1 into f dash of x. So again we get 1 minus 1 upon t square. So by using dy by dx is equal to dy by dt upon dx by dt, formula for parametric differentiation. So we will put those derivatives again in this formula. Here 1 minus 1 upon t square and 1 minus 1 upon t square will cancel to each other. Okay, and what we get, t a raised to t plus 1 upon t log a upon a in bracket t plus 1 upon t raised to a minus 1. Now the next example is x is equal to cos inverse of 2t upon 1 plus t square and y is equal to sec inverse of root 1 plus t square. So what is given? X is equal to cos inverse of 2t upon 1 plus t square and y is equal to sec inverse of root 1 plus t square. If you see these algebraic expressions, then you might understood that it look like 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. 1 plus tan square theta is equal to sec square theta. Okay, so that we can easily use the property of inverse trigonometric function. Sec inverse of sec theta is theta, or cos inverse of cos theta is theta. Okay, so we have to put the substitution, we have to use the substitution. T is equal to tan theta, so theta is equal to tan inverse of t. So put theta is equal t is equal to tan theta, so 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta here, and 1 plus tan square theta in next one. So 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta is a sine 2 theta, and root 1 plus tan square theta is sec square theta, but sec square theta, the square and the square root cancel each other, we get sec theta. So in next step we can write now this sine theta can be written as cos 90 minus theta by using the allied angle formula. So this cos and cos will cancel each other, again this sine sec and sec also cancel each other, we get pi by 2 minus 2 theta as x, and y is equal to theta. We will put theta is equal to tan inverse of t, so that we will go to our original variable. X is equal to pi by 2 minus 2 times tan inverse of t, and y is equal to tan inverse of t. Now we will differentiate these functions with respect to t. There is no harm to differentiate the given functions directly with respect to t instead of doing all those things. Okay, but the process is so lengthy, the calculations are so many calculations we have to do, okay, to find the derivative. This is the simplest, this is it. We can solve this example with minimum number of steps by this way. So after differentiating, the derivative of pi by 2 is 0, minus 2 is a constant, and derivative of tan inverse of t is 1 upon 1 plus t square. Okay, so the dx by dt is minus 2 upon 1 plus t square, dy by dt is 1 upon 1 plus t square. But the parametric differentiation tells us that dy by dx is dy by dt upon the dx by dt. So the dy by dx is 1 upon 1 plus t square divided by minus 2 upon 1 plus t square. So after cancelling these two terms, we get minus 1 upon 2. Now the next example is x is equal to cos inverse of 4t cube minus 3t, and y is equal to tan inverse of bracket root 1 minus t square upon t. Take y and x. Then here we know that something up sin theta upon cos theta is tan theta. Okay, so to get tan theta, we will use cos theta. T is equal to cos theta, so theta is equal to cos inverse of t. So after putting the theta, t is equal to cos theta, root 1 minus cos square theta upon cos theta, and here 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta. Now 1 minus cos square theta is sin square theta, and if we take out of the square root, we get sin theta. So y is equal to tan inverse of sin theta upon cos theta, and x is equal to cos inverse of 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta. It is nothing but cos 3 theta. It is triple angle formula for cos 3 theta. So we get tan inverse of tan theta and cos inverse of cos 3 theta. So y is equal to theta and x is equal to 3 theta. So but theta is cos inverse of t. So we will put that y is equal to cos inverse of t and x is equal to 3 times cos inverse of t. Now we will differentiate these functions with respect to t. So d by dt of cos inverse of t and dx by dt of 3 times d by dt of cos inverse of t. But derivative of cos inverse of t is minus 1 upon square root 1 minus t square. Okay, so we got the derivatives of y and derivative of x. Now using the parametric differentiation, dy by dx is dy by dt upon dx by dt. Put those values in this formula and just cancel out the common factors, so common terms, then we get dy by dx is 1 upon 3. Okay, so this is the first type in the exercise 1.4. We will see the next type from the same exercise in our next lecture.